Well, you're you. Hello, you. And we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting with a WiP'n'Chat. I thought it might be nice for you guys to come along with me to start a Thanksgiving themed diamond painting, since the holiday is about friendship and family and togetherness and things that we're thankful for. And yeah, I mean, come along, let's dive in and get started. All right, you guys, we are set up. I'm using an Art Dot light board. This is the, I believe, the 30 by 40 size. What is that, A3, if I'm not mistaken? I am using my little storage gadgety thing from Ephemera. Thank you, Cass and Tyler. I'm using Bee's Crafty Corner release papers, the autumn fall plaid situation, and I'm using also Dark and Creepy diamond painting themed half sheets or space fillers for the edges. I'm gonna use a variety of pins. We got Zodiac Shadows, we got some Temu pins, we got Flower Designs here, we have Patriotic Team here, we have Meowa pins and tips here, so kind of just a plethora of pens. I have a Zodiac Shadows straightener here I'm testing out, which is why I'm not using rulers. I'm using an Ephemera 3D Ghost blood red tray, and yeah, then we got our Temu canvas. Blah, words are hard. I did just finish another Thanksgiving themed diamond painting canvas from Temu, and I thought it was going to be the better of the two. I mean, this has a lot of detail in a small space, so it might probably not turn out so great, but I'm going to tell you the other one. Spoiler. Hot garbage, dumpster, garbage, hot fire. That, yeah. So I have some hopes for this, like maybe it'll surprise me, but doubt it. We're gonna find out together. Okay, so to get started, let me see here. Trouble seems to be a nice little thematic thing in my life lately, so we'll go with Trouble Alien Putty. Let me dig out whatever muck I got in these tips here and get them freshly puteed. So how is everybody's day going? Thanksgiving is rapidly approaching. Are we ready? More accurately, or as important, I guess, are we ready for the all-hallowed Black Friday? Yee! So many sales coming. A Roakari, a Raven Diamond art. I'm sure just, all kinds of places I've seen Temu having early Black Friday sales. I am waiting to stab my hand with these Twizzlers. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. But yeah, are we excited? Are we scared? Like, how much money are we gonna spend here? Are we broke as a joke? Tell you what, it's my diamond painting budget's getting toward the end of the year. My diamond painting budget is a slim pickings. Slim pickings. And I do have and then especially with the cost of food and stuff, you got a bunch of food, a foodie holiday coming up, and then the sales for the gifty holidays coming up here pretty soon. I can imagine that for a lot of us, it's going to be either a really happy, exciting Black Friday, or it's going to be a really sad and depressing one. Don't know. I know I was really unimpressed with Black Friday in general. I'm not saying like specifically diamond painting community. I'm saying in general. I was really, really disappointed with... Okay, this is dumb. Mushy, why are you using a plastic tip? I don't know, because Sundown put it on here. I should have warned him. I should have said, no, Sundown, no plastic tip. Sorry. He says sorry. But no, I was really unimpressed with last year's Black Friday sales, like super. And I thought, okay, well, the Black Friday sales suck this year because, oh my gosh, Cyber Monday is going to be so amazing. No. Nope. It was kind of suckalicious too. So yeah, I don't know. I've kind of given up in large part. I've kind of given up on Black Friday. Like I said, in large part, I don't know. Well, I'll keep a better eye on the diamond painting community and see, the sales and stuff and what's going on. But I just know last year, in general, across the board, in all areas, like electronics and furniture and, toys and all the things, super unimpressed, including, with diamond painting. But, yeah, I did not know about Rokari this time last year. I didn't know about Raven Diamond Art yet this time last year. So, I'm excited to see what they're going to bring. I've been seeing Raven Diamond Art sneakily peaks. I've been seeing them. I know that Rokari, although her guys, words. Can I please have words? Where's Pat Sajak when you need him? I need to buy some consonants and some vowels. Gosh darn it. Jeez. But anyway, yeah, Rokari, her pre-order window is closed right now. So boo, no shopping cart right now. But it just closed, so it should be open again within, I think it's going to be around or on Black Friday, but it should, about 2 weeks? Same as usual. And if not, but definitely by Black Friday. I saw on the site with my own eyes. I saw the signs. So, also, anyone who's interested, it looks like Rokari is going to be, I saw on their website. I don't know if I was supposed to see. I think we are okay to see because it's on the website and the website is public, but I saw. Sorry, I'm excited. I saw. And I posted a picture in the Facebook group. By the way, Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting has a Facebook group. It is for subscribers to the channel only. There is like a little Quizlet to make sure that you are a subscriber. And yes, we do check against the visible subscriber list situation provided by the Tubis of Ubis. So subscribers only, please, for now. But anyway, I did, we do have that group. You can come check us out. But I did post in there a screenshot, and I highlighted, circled, and otherwise graffitied the picture with my markings to make sure that everybody could see what I was pointing at. It looks like Rokari is going to start in some capacity somehow selling diamond, like I saw on there it's called reincarnations, and the only thing I can think of, since like usually once they're on the site forever, I'm thinking that reincarnations could be maybe, oh, I'm not done filling pins, mushy, you dummy. Reincarnations could be like limited editions from other holidays that came out, like released only for holidays, and then poofski disappeared. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of what else it could be. So that's exciting, especially if I'm right. I'm excited about that. And then also for any of you spicy people, you don't have to, it's okay. You can be spicy, no judgment here. If you're like me and you liked the occasional spicy diamond paint, gosh darn it, Sundown, this tip came out of this pen. I'm just trying to take the old putty out, and the tip came with it.
You said just get it in the hole, and I did. You didn't say anything about taking stuff out.
I'm sorry. I have to take the putty out to put new putty in, because I don't know how long this putty's been in there, and I'm not going to try to diamond paint and make the putty look bad, because it's old.
That's devastating.
I know. Anyway. Well, I guess we'll just keep plucking, or plopping, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, let me get back to the matter at hand. The other thing I saw on the Rokari site, which I was like super jazzed about, and I hope you guys are too, you closet freaky deeks, is there are going to be adult diamond paintings on Rokari. And knowing the genre and theme of Rokari, this is going to be some dark, spicy stuff. Brown chicken, brown cow. I'm excited. I cannot wait to see what she has in store for us. I can tell you that there will be, when they're available, as soon as one becomes available that tickles my fancy, there will be a full completion and review and workup, a kit up, a do it with me, and a kit down. I'm sorry, am I off frame? Of said spicy genre canvases from Rokari on my tier 3 paid membership section of the channel. So if you're interested, if you didn't know about it, we do have channel memberships. I guess I should kind of preface that, clarify that. If you didn't know, Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting does offer 3 tiers of channel membership. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Tier 1 is kind of like a base level support situation. You get access to emojis and priority access to me via the comments, etc. Sometimes I give you guys your own little videos. Sometimes I give you your own sneak peeks. Once in a while, you guys get your own live streams. But yeah, tier 2, you just is basically some stickers and emojis that you can use in live chats and in comments, and priority access to me via the comments. So I read yours and respond to yours first before anybody else. And sometimes you guys even get in the tier 1 and up, get to see videos before the public. So there's that. And then tier 2 is all the same as tier 1, except for you guys definitely get early access to as many videos as I can reasonably manage to get you early access to. And as some of you in the tier 2 know, that's quite often. You also get like your own little posts directly at you guys, little private posts in the community page of the channel that only you can see. You guys get sneak peeks before everybody else. You get super secret behind the scenes stuff and all that good jazz. You get priority access. You guys get little badges and icons and emojis too, and all that jazz. And then you get, all paid members get double entries into giveaways. Yeah, when I do big giveaways for like big goals and stuff, yeah, you guys get double because you're so awesome. And then tier 3 is all of that plus exclusive videos at least once a week and an exclusive live chat at least twice a month, and features the all elusive spicy diamond paintings over there. So if you're interested, definitely go to the channel homepage, and up at the top where it's like videos and playlists and community tab, if you keep scrolling over, you'll see, I think, like join or membership, something like that. And then you click that and it'll tell you all the tiers, all the features of each tier and the prices, and you can decide if that's something you'd like. Right now we currently have 40 channel members, so if you're interested, come on and join the club and make it 41. Yay! Okay, and with that, let's dive in. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I shout out all members in the description box of every video, and I'm working hard to learn how to shout you out visually in videos. That's coming soon. Okay, thanks. All right. I just thought I would mention all that, you know, so you know it's out there, because it's all kind of interconnected, like this, like that. And yeah, we're doing a Thanksgiving thing, so I thought I'd start off with something I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for the dark and, you know, horror, gory, creepy genre diamond painting companies that we have discovered this year and grown to know and love. I am thankful for new coming spicy diamond paintings that we're gonna have access to. Very excited and thankful for that. And I'm thankful for channel member support. And yeah, so there's some Thanksgiving thankfulness right there. I tried. I tried. I don't have a southern accent. I really tried though. I should also say that this Whip and Chat, normally I try to keep my Whip and Chats pretty clean sound wise. You know what I mean? Like, minimize the background giggle hoppery. However, some of you may know there is a new member of my family here. Let me try this one. We have a new family member, very, very new, a little gray kitten. Name is still indeterminate. We're fighting over his name. He has not told us his name. And he doesn't, I think the only one so far that he's really kind of reacted to, I think, but maybe it's because it's the name I want, and so of course I see it, is Percy, or short for Perseus, like Percy Jackson. I do not like this angled tip. I don't like it. Let's forget it exists. Let's shove it aside. Yee, don't like it. Yeah. So far, he has sort of, in my opinion, he has responded to Percy. So maybe he'll be Percy. He might be an Achilles. He might be, I don't know. You guys, he could really be anything. He's got to pick his name. He's got to let us know. Come on, buddy. Tick-tock. The clock is ticking, sir. We can't just show up at the vet and be like, here's Gray Cat. What's his name? Gray Cat. Kitten. Hey you. Mew Mew. He's got to give us something at some point, right? Okay. I don't like plastic tips either. Just saying. Okay, so I guess a good idea would have been to put putty in the tip of this pen. I put it in the multi-placer, not in the tip. Wow, great start, Mush. This is a real super great Whip and Chat. So glad we came. Yay! But, you know, with family holidays and new little members in the house, got me thinking about, like, right now, the kitten is learning. The kitten came from, basically, he was dropped off at a business that Sundown did some landscaping for on a regular basis throughout the season. And he was actually there at the business the day the kitten was discovered. And the kitten was just a little baby, and he was so emaciated that he could barely walk, and they scooped him up and rescued him, but discovered that a couple of the employees that work at the business are allergic to cats, so they were unable to keep him inside. So what they did was they nursed him back to health and got him all his shots and all this stuff, but nobody wanted to take him home, so and he couldn't stay in the building, so they built him a little shelter outside, and they fed him throughout the week. But the poor little sucker was all alone on the weekends because they weren't open on the weekends. And they had been taking care of him pretty much all summer. And but he was kind of the business cat, but a stray, if that makes sense. Outside, but taken care of, but not really given a home. You know? And Sundown and Leah and me, I mean, I'm not anti-cat. I'm more of a dog person, but I'm not anti-cat. But they had been wanting a cat and thinking about a cat, talking about a cat. And Sundown went to pick up some pallets from the business for our family pallet kingdom that we're still building. Okay, I might have too much putty on my pen. And this is going really well. You guys, this is really going. This is special. I should probably title this Special Edition WiP'n'Chat. But no, this is he was there and trying to pick up some pallets, and the kitten, recognizing him from having seen him a couple times a week all summer, was like, hey bro, and came and just was all over him, super lovey-dovey, tried to he was guarding him, like watching his back while he was airing up tires and on the truck, and was helping him put pallets and supervising loading pallets onto the trailer. And when it came time for Sundown to go, Kitten tried to go with Sundown. Repeatedly kept trying to get into the truck, and when Sundown would take him out of the truck and put him on the ground or walk him back to his little shelter thing, he would follow Sundown right back to the truck and hop in. So Sundown got his heartstrings yoinked a little bit in that regard, and then when he tried to physically move the truck and leave, little Kitten was trying to be a roadblock. Really didn't want him to leave, really wanted to come with him, or didn't want him to leave, or both, and he was showing me video and telling me about it, and I'm like, he is really cute, and they have kept him up on shots and stuff, and he is much healthier now, and I'm like, well, as long as you guys take care of it, okay, because I'm squeamish and litter box, you know what I mean? So yeah. So I was like, you guys take care of the kitten and all the things. And so Leah bought the kitten stuff, and Sundown helped pick it out, brought the kitten stuff home, and we were going to wait until Friday, and because Leah wanted to get more stuff for the kitten than the bare bones. But then we heard that there was a major storm coming through that night, and when they told me about it and the wind started picking up and the clouds started rolling in, I was like, but the kitten, he's outside all alone, and all he has is like this little plastic tub converted into like some kind of makeshift shelter, and we have the stuff, like, you guys bring him home. I'm like, you don't wait till Friday. You bring that baby home tonight before the storm hits. And they did. They stopped by on Leah's way home from work, picked up the kitten, and I was like, how are you guys, like, please be careful. Like, a kitten in a moving car, traffic, danger, no cat carrier present. I was expecting the worst, and they said no, he actually sat on Sundown's lap while he drove and had his paws up on the window and was just watching the scenery go by, and didn't even try to get off his lap or nothing the whole time. Rode better in the car than Charlotte does. So there's that. He's been a very good kitty, and so far him and Charlotte are attempting to get to know each other and test their boundaries, but there's been no major kerfuffles. Everybody's doing well, and in fact, Char let the kitten kind of boop her snoot. We'll go with that quite a bit. And she was just like tongue hanging out, lollygagging, loving it. Beat me up some more, kitty. So, yeah, that's what's going on the kitten front for anyone interested. Speaking of the animals adjusting to each other, Char and name unknown Maybe that should be his name. Name unknown. Unknown. You know, they are two different animals living now under the same roof and sharing some of the same people and learning. They're learning their boundaries with each other. They're learning each other's personal boundaries. They're learning their relationship boundaries. What is their relationship? You know, are they going to like each other? Aren't they going to like each other? What are the personal physical space boundaries? What are the mental emotional engagement boundaries? The behavioral boundaries, all of that, right? Much like we do as people in most functional societies and settings. You know, it's a common, whether you consciously realize it or not, we all, you know, upon meeting new people or engaging with others, we figure out, you know, mentally we assess through trial and error and such. We assess what other people in our circles boundaries are, both physical and personal. But you know, sometimes with online stuff, it's all virtual boundaries. It's all emotional boundaries and personal boundaries and things like that. We don't have to worry so much about the physical because we're all in our own little homes doing our own little things, and so the physical boundary situation, not so much a big deal, but behavior and interactive interpersonal boundaries, totally a thing in all walks of life, whether you consciously focus on it or it just happens subconsciously. It's something that we do. It's part of humanity, right? And so that kind of brings me to the main topic of this video today that I really, really wanted to get out there and express and talk to with you guys about personal boundaries. I think, am I an expert? No. I minored in psychology because I did not get the degree, but I had the credits to get an associate's in abnormal psychology because I was going to be a forensic psychologist, is what I wanted to do, like Criminal Minds type of stuff. I wanted to be a profiler. But then my real dream and goal was to be a prosecutor and go to law school, but as life would have it, I didn't think that was a possibility with certain circumstances that were happening in my life. At the time, I was colleging. And so, I started my law school career actually pursuing a master's degree in abnormal psychology and forensic psychology with the goal of being a criminal profiler. But once I discovered an avenue to obtain my law degree, my Juris Doctorate, I immediately switched and transferred my credits, and so I did not actually obtain the degree for which I earned. I just transferred those over to a law degree instead. But so I am not a psychology or sociology or anthropology major or professional or anything like that. This is just like my own, a little bit of educated, I don't know, information or thoughts. And some of it's just personal from my own brain, not from a textbook, you know? But, so take that for whatever you want to. I'm just saying this is not professional advice, information, or assessment in any way, shape, or form. I'm just telling you my credentials. But yeah, personal boundaries, right? So personal boundaries are different for everybody. They're different in varying societies, in various social groups, and it's something different for everyone. You ask me what my personal boundaries are, and my answer is probably going to be different from someone else's and someone else's and someone else's, because we're all individuals, right? And things that I find acceptable, you may not, and things that you find acceptable, I may not. And that's okay, because if we were all the same person, you know, or had the same everything, opinions and boundaries, and, you know, we'd all essentially be the same person, and how boring would that be, right? That's kind of what makes the world so fun and interesting, is we're all different. However, there are some general canons, if you will, some general societal norms, some general things, behaviors, and things that are canon, that most people, if not all people, we can't say that. There's never going to be everyone agreeing on one thing ever, but most people will agree that some things are either generally acceptable or not acceptable in a social setting, right? For example, I mean, most people will agree that it is not socially acceptable to walk into Walmart, walk up to the first person you see, slap them across the face, and walk away. If you heard a story like, yeah, I totally went to Walmart today, you guys, and I don't know, it struck me, the mood struck me. So I walked into Walmart, and the first person I saw, this little old lady in the produce section, right when I walked in, no reason, I just felt like it. I walked right up to her and I slapped her in her face, and I walked away. Not only is that an assault, and potentially a battery, by the way, that's also a violation. In general, most people would find that and agree that is a violation of boundaries, social norms, expected behavioral etiquette, right? Okay, that's kind of an example of what I mean. Like, I'm sure there are some people that are gonna say, what's wrong with that? Like, I do what I want, you know? And there are gonna be those few that say, there are gonna be those that say that. And you know, but generally a majority of us are gonna say that's not okay. We don't behave like that. No, that's not acceptable. I just want to give you guys kind of like a very obvious, like exaggerated example so that we were on the same page. So you may notice that this is a different canvas than what you just saw throughout the first part of this video. You're very observant. This is in fact a different canvas. If you have seen the community tab recently, you may have noticed that I posted about a canvas that I trash binned, and that was the canvas that I was working on in this WiP'n'Chit up until now, and I could not stand it anymore. I ended up doing 2 whole sections and determined that it was not worth my time, effort, and energy to fret over, think about, be concerned about, or even deal with anymore. I invested a little bit of time into getting to know the canvas and realized that it was not a healthy, good canvas for me. It was not a canvas that I felt I wanted to complete, and therefore I am looking for a different pen. Therefore, I decided to dissolve that canvas, aka I binned the canvas. Bend it. It's done, binned. It is gonzo, donezo, no thank you, zo. As is the remainder of the original WiP'n'Chit where I was working on the remaining section. I realized that along with the canvas, the remaining conversation really wasn't worth my time, energy, effort, and it wasn't worth fretting over. it was a discussion about personal boundaries and some of mine, and how recently, with the dissolution of a friendship, that I felt, you know, was not handled very well by the other party or parties to the friendship, and etc. I ultimately decided that, much like the canvas, that situation really wasn't worth anyone's time, energy, or attention. So I went ahead and binned that as well. So there's that. If you're curious, like, what happened to the end of the conversation, Mushy? And, you know, where's the end of the video? Why is this disjointed? That's why, because I binned the canvas I was working on, and with it I binned the whole discussion about what I had been going through interpersonally, because it's not worth my it's not worth my hot air. And it's not worth your ear time. So yeah, there's that. So here we are, and let me check on Kitty. I have a little kitty friend. He is trying to find a comfy place that he likes here in my craft room. Sundown fell asleep on the couch waiting for me, and little Mr. Percy here, I guess, got lonely and has come to, oh my gosh, I cannot speak. It is that late at night, I cannot speak. Has come to join me in the craft room. However, bad mommy, bad new mommy will not let him on her lap because she is trying to diamond paint, and he is now pouting by finding different places around the room for which to squeeze into. Currently, he was squeezed under my chair here, and now currently he's squeezed under my computer desk. He's adorable. He has a little bit of an attitude, but that's okay. What kittens don't? So we're working it out. Hopefully everything will work out a-okay. I don't know if you guys noticed who or what this canvas is, but when you do, let me know in the comments below. I know there's going to be some people that are very, very happy to see this on the board, because unless it turns out to be as garbage as the last two canvases I did, you'll probably be happy to see the end result too. I'm excited. I hope it's good. I hope it's as good as the base art, because like I said, this is a dessert canvas. I finished a Thanksgiving canvas that I will present unto you on Thanksgiving, and this is the dessert. That's the dinner. This is the dessert. I do hope to get this done pretty quickly, because I need to get started on my Christmas premiere and some stuff for December's Ho Horrific holidays coming up. I'm excited about that. We've got some Black Friday sales coming up. I think we talked about that earlier. To be quite frank, the discussion from just like a minute ago in the video you're watching is way longer than a minute ago for me. And I can't remember 100% of what we were talking about, aside from the fact that I nearly turned this WiP'n'Chit into a little bit of drama, in that I almost vented my personal I don't know, feelings and experience with a certain person in a recent occasion, and decided that, like I said, not worth my time, not worth it. So now but I feel better because, I mean, I vented. It's just, y'all didn't get to hear it, but it happened. I got it out. I got to vent. I got it out, and I feel better. I feel a little bit better. So yeah, we have some exciting stuff coming up. Thanksgiving is almost here, you guys. It's like running up our tailpipes here. It's like, hey, slow your roll. I'm not ready. I know Stoner Down is coming at the very end of the month. I think on the 30th, he and his fiance are coming for a visit, which is exciting. And yeah, we're gonna have company. It's gonna be like a Thanksgiving birthday type of celebration situation. I am not really great at having people in my bubble, so as much as I am excited that they're coming and I welcome them, 100% welcome them, I also am 100% apprehensive about it. I'm that way. I was that way with my own father when he came. And that's my dad. That's my dad. That's my own dad. And I was still like, super awkward having you in my bubble. I can't relax. Are you ready to go back to your hotel now? Love you, Dad. If you're watching, I know you're not, but like if you are, like this one time, this would be the one time you'd watch a video and be like, wow, tell me how you really feel, honey. I love him and I'm comfortable with him. I just, like I said, I just get antsy. I get anxious and antsy when I have other people in my house. I don't feel like I can totally relax and stuff, you know. Take off the old boulder holder and put on the old sweats, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I can do that comfortably. I feel like I gotta have, I don't know, I gotta have like my little makeup face on, and I gotta be, you know, have real clothes on. And when you get used to spending so much time in your lazy clothes, it's like the biggest, most uncomfortable chore ever to have to put like real clothes on. And when you get used to being all barefaced and raggedy looking, I mean, if you're me, when you're barefaced, you look raggedy, okay? I don't know about you. You probably look beautiful. But me, no, raggedy. So all yellow and big bags under my eyes, and it's a good time. Good times. So I feel like I have to be done up in my own home, and then I have to go through the extra freaking steps of removing the makeup before I can do the normal stuff like washing the face and stuff. And that's just me. It's not like anybody expects that or requests that of me. You know, you must be dressed. You must, you know, be dressed in real clothes, and you must put makeup on. It's nothing like that. It's just a me thing. I'm a weirdo like that, okay? I don't like to show my weakness, like if I'm in pain or looking sickly or raggedy, I don't like it to show. And so when I know somebody's coming to the house, I try to step out of the comfy clothes and into the less comfy clothes. Don't get me wrong, my jeans and stuff still comfy, but like not as comfy as pajama pants or sweats and loungewear. Oi. Oh, and then let's not forget the hair. It's the holidays and stuff. Good. I was raised. My grandmother was one of those people that you did not go out with her anywhere, because she lived in a small town. She literally knew everyone and their grandmothers. No joke. And so we could not go anywhere in town, grocery shopping, McDonald's, or restaurant, nowhere, without her running into people she knew, and she wanted all of her grandchildren and great-grandchildren in her presence to look prim and proper. Your shirt had to be pressed. If you were wearing slacks, of course they had to be pretty pressed, wrinkle-free, etc. Or you had to have nice jeans on, and you know, you needed your hair fixed up and your lipstick on. Yes, my friends, you couldn't leave the house without your lipstick on. So I don't know if it was that influence that kind of made me feel like if people are gonna see me, I have to have, you know, be presenting myself at my best, or even if it's in my own house or what. But yeah, I'm just compelled. Is anybody else like that? Is there anybody else that's like compelled to on the holidays and stuff, when you have family coming and whatnot, that literally don't care if you have makeup on or not, but you still feel like I must have real clothes and makeup on? I don't know. Let me know. Please tell me I'm not alone and silly. But yeah, so I guess that could fit in with the theme of personal boundaries, you know, for the video. I mean, I don't know. Somehow we can make an argument that it could fit in. Is anyone coming to Ho Ho Horrific Holidays? Are you excited? Have you found the canvas that speaks to you for the event? Ooh, almost spilled some drills. That wouldn't have been very good, except for it's 310, so like I have probably a few dump trucks full in the drill storage, but anyway, are we excited? I have my canvases, most of my canvases at the ready. I have some special stuff coming. Something you might have seen a hint of before, and maybe some things you haven't. I'm excited, and haha, neener, most of you won't get to see those special things until the Christmas premiere. So, I don't know, maybe I could be convinced to share. We'll see. I know Skylar is gonna, if Skylar happens to watch this and hears this little tease, I expect to hear from Skylar about it. You must show me the goods. That's the hint. That Skylar is a massive Raven Diamond art fan, and there's your hint. I'm shouting out a huge RDA fan about some sneaky stuff heading my way. Yep. And I also have my canvases ready for pink and black. Crafty-ish Kristen and I co-hosting together. I think we've got we're gonna have some surprises for you guys, like maybe some situations where you're like, what is happening here? Oh, Ermager. We hope to surprise and dazzle you with some unexpectery. That should be fun. And if not, well, I'll just be painting along, having fun, torturing each other with our least favorite colors. I totally think we should try to get Kristen to do a black canvas, but yeah, or something a little darker than a Care Bear. Good luck. I've been trying to work on her, but she's got the protection of the Care Bear stare, my friends. There is no penetrating her little pink heart, and we can't even tinge it mauve or mauve, if you will, whichever way you like to say it. We can't even tinge it down to like a mauve color. No, that crap is hot pink, and it's staying that way. Also, May have some things coming from Ephemera to show you guys, and if not, that's okay too. Trying to think of where I got some flower designs coming for the holidays, and some bees crafted corner. Got some stuff coming out of there, heading this way. Actually, I think my bees crafted corner is on its way, and my flower designs is sitting in my P.O. box in town. Could not make it to town today to get it. I was homebound today, not feeling so hot, so could not make the trip into town. It would have been ugly. So I stayed home, and Sundown stayed home with me to make sure I was okay, and the package will have to wait. Yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about now that I've unloaded my heart into a video portion that, sorry, but you guys will never see. Well, you guys, I've got a lot of work to do. I've wasted a lot of time on that really crappy diamond painting factory. Freaking, okay, I'm probably gonna talk about this at a later point too, but you'll hear it here first, I guess. That diamond painting that you saw at the first half of this video was from Diamond Painting Factory, and it was a haul I did, I believe, in April, where I bought like way too many of these paintings because they were so unique, and the base art was so unique, and I was really excited, and they were talking about like premium quality canvases, and I had never tried them before, and I saw mixed reviews, and I was like, let me check it out for myself. And the prices were so good that I was like, it'll be all right regardless, because I mean, this is too good to pass up in case this is a gold mine. And I was really impressed with the canvas base art rendering. So the basic art that we lay the drills on, to me, was super good looking online and super good looking in person. But once I started putting drills on, poo-poo. Speaking of poo-poo, if anyone was around long enough, or if you're curious, I did a horror Winnie the Pooh canvas, and it came out pastel everything. It was supposed to be primary colors according to the art and the colors in the pictures and on the thumbnail and all that stuff, but the drills that came and the way it was charted, the DMCs that the canvas was made up of, all pastels. The black part of the canvas, like the black colored part of the canvas, pastels. The red, pastel pink. The black, pastel, like a gray color. The yellow was pastel yellow. The background wasn't just white, it was AB 5200, so it was like a white with a pink tinge. And I was like, oh, come on. The honey pot, it had blood and an eyeball in it and stuff, was a pink. The blood was even pink, and I'm like, it doesn't even look like blood. What's wrong with you? Oh, it looked way better on camera than it did in person, I promise. And even on camera, I think it looked like cockadoodie. So, but it looked like a little bit more reasonable cockadoodie than it did in person. But yeah, that video's in, I think, yeah, it's in one of the playlists, post review and kit down, if you're curious what a pastel horror Winnie the Pooh freaking looked like. But that was from that diamond painting factory company too. So I'm a little scared, to be honest, because I have quite a few more canvases from there. And if the first 2 that I've done from there are this junky, there's not much hope for the other ones. We'll see though. I mean, we'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. I know someone else, Crafts with Nightingale, a while back did one of the canvases from there that I actually hauled from there, and it was the Garbage Pail Kids collage. She did that one on her channel, so if you want to see what that one from that company looks like, she's already done it a while back. And I asked her when I finished the Pooh Bear and had my complaints about it, I asked her, I was like, was your canvas okay? Did you have enough drills? Was your canvas like pastel? Did it render all right? And she said everything was really, really great. And from what I could see in her video, it looked just fine. So maybe not all the canvases are bad. Maybe the first 2 I picked to try were the duds out of the whole bunch. I don't know. I hope we'll find out in 2025. Start working on whittling the stash down, if you will. And maybe I'll make it a thing, a goal, to get through all of the Diamond Painting Factory hauled canvases in 2025 so that we can have, I don't remember how many I ordered. It was quite a lot, if I'm not mistaken. And we can get through them and find out, get a better sample representation, if you will. We'll see what we can do, right? There's only so many hours in a day. So, well guys, as you can see, I have my work cut out for me. Damon Salvatore does not diamond paint himself. So I'm going to get to work on this, and we'll go ahead and end the whip and chat here. Thank you for hanging out with me, and until next time, stay naughty. Bye.